So I spent hours today reading a significant number of the 1,000+ comments that have been sitting in my Hotmail draft box and sitting unopened, as well as sitting in my YouTube inbox unopened, unread. That people, various people out in cyberspace, strangers and non-strangers alike, because some became my good friends, but had posted under my videos over the years. I never had the courage to read those comments before. And the great thing today was I just didn't care. I had actually convinced, not that it took much convincing because she cares about me and it's not like a huge task, a huge undertaking, but I convinced one of my friends to do my dirty work for me, my cyberspace friends who I've never met, who's been a long time friend and supporter, who met me via this channel and, via YouTube, and to do my dirty work, that without looking at the message, although you do have to click on it to open it in Hotmail, right? But then you just don't look at it. You be a baby, you don't look at it, and then you forward it to her. I had convinced her to slowly look at all these messages and simply not tell me what they said, but send back a list of who I should block and who I shouldn't block. You know what? I decided this morning that's just ridiculous. You people can't harm me. I was unfazed today. I mean, I just read them. Okay, well, this one thinks I'm ugly, but there are a lot of people, even young hot guys out on dating websites who think I'm fucking gorgeous and I'm a MILF and I'm incredible. So who cares if this guy thinks I'm ugly or this girl thinks I'm ugly? There were a lot of people who wanted me to kill myself. Do the world a favor and kill yourself. Whatever, didn't faze me. A lot of people wrote scathingly cruel things. That I'm crazy and whatnot. That's understandable. I mean, a lot of my old videos were just out there because you have to understand that in this situation with this man and his devout Christian mother, and I couldn't say anything, couldn't even express myself when it came to my disagreements over how they were treating or, raising a dog that they supposedly loved as much as I did. I mean, it was hell. And YouTube allowed me to vent. And my mind was so just scattered every which way because so much happened that I couldn't form. A lot of my videos were just ranting and raving. I couldn't form coherent thoughts that would make sense to a lot of people unless you just watched a lot of my videos and you were an avid fan. But if you just stumbled across one, it's not going to make heads or tails of it because it would have references to other things. And if you didn't know me, you would think I was crazy, and I probably am crazy. But nevertheless, I read the comments, hundreds and hundreds of these comments, in between the cruel ones were uplifting, beautiful, supportive comments from people who never became my friend. And I never knew they even cared about me because I didn't read any of the comments. I was so terrified of reading the horrible comments that I missed out. It's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I missed out on the good comments. Unfortunately, all these people that wrote me good comments, I try to put their names in my contact thing, and for some reason, I can't make contact invitations to people. They can do it to me. I wrote to a guy and said, I loved what you wrote to me. I really wanted to put you in my contact invitation box, and it didn't work. And a few minutes later, an hour later, whatever, I got a contact invitation from him. So obviously his is working fine and mine's not. I don't know why. It must have to do with cookies in my computer or something. I don't know. I just know I put people's name in. I hit save, and it says invalid characters not allowed, no matter what I put in the box. Doesn't matter what I put. I thought maybe it was because some people changed the new YouTube to their name. names like you two wanted, all of us to do, wanted me to do, and put my real name out on my channel. And it didn't matter what it was. It wouldn't work no matter what name I put, whether it was a real name or a 695 Junga Banga, whatever. It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't work. So I'm relying on you guys to issue contact invitations to me if you want to be my quote-unquote friend. I can't do it. But I read all the comments. It felt like there were as many positive, uplifting, supportive comments as there were cruel, derogatory, mean comments. The ones who wrote the cruel, derogatory, mean comments, I simply read the comment and then I blocked the person. This is what I should have been doing all along. But when I was with Donald and his mom, I just couldn't. And even when I was in the shelter, I just couldn't bear to be more hurt. Couldn't bear to have total strangers telling me to kill myself when that's exactly what I wanted to do. You know? So, and now I'm stronger. I am stronger, but I'm still extremely depressed. Because no matter if I don't fight my aunt, fight this and get it out in the open, I'm just gonna be continuously more depressed. And if I do fight it, I have a bad feeling my mother's gonna turn against me. She won't plan to, she'll promise not to, and then she'll do it. I mean, I think that's what's gonna happen. Because she just wants to have her cake and eat it too. I could so easily not be here right now. I nearly died so many times back in LA. The worst thing about going up against my aunt is not gonna be if I don't get one fine fuck about upsetting the family. It's her, it's my mom. You know? She can't deal with her sisters being upset with her. And she'll probably, you know, they'll twist everything around and she'll turn on me. I can almost predict it. She'll turn on me, and that's something I can't take. Because I know that I'm right. I know that I'm not wrong in doing this. My mom's own friend who helps her. We want to take her out to dinner. She's just so wonderful. She's been wonderful even since I got here. She has a car and she's helped my mom with the dogs. And she takes me to buy the dog food and takes me to take the dogs to the vets. You know, she's just wonderful. And I shared some of my story with her, and she instantly saw what only a moron won't see. And she told me, yeah, you gotta fight this, Laura. And you know, you gotta do it now because your mom, you know, her memory loss is bad and she's not getting any younger. And you know, for all you know, she could wind up in a home if based on things you tell me, which, you know, she could get Lisa Stowe on and whatnot. Because my mom doesn't want to hear any of that. She doesn't want to think about the fact that this medication, 3 fucking powerful segments, is fucking with her brain chemistry. She doesn't want to think about any of that. None of us would. I don't want to think about any of it. I don't want to have to even be forced to do this, but don't, then I'm just continuously in my family just not even recognized as the daughter of that woman. I'm just nothing, you know. I'm just... The time is now too, because the other sister, you know, it's just, you know, the sister might die, and it's not going to ever be a good time. It's not going to be a good time now where she's feeling fine, but things could change in a second, and she's not allowed to have chemo or radiation anymore. I mean, she's out of options. It's either God steps in and saves the day or she dies. I mean, it's not work. It's or doing it, you know, after she dies, or when she takes a turn for the worse. No, I gotta do it now. And her sisters are definitely, my mom's sisters have gone too. Twist everything around, gang up on her. Marion's gonna say, what, you don't trust me? You think I won't do right by your daughter? I mean, I've helped you, Samantha. I've done this, that, I put you on a budget, I stopped your friends and your daughter from taking advantage of you financially, I did all this, and this is how you're going. Just like she wrote and left in that fucking message, you know. This is really upsetting to me. I'm gonna get the bottom of this, and whatever. I can't take it. We both look I make no apologies for things, for what? For wanting fame, for wanting recognition, you know? I'm not alone. There are people, look at all those contestants that go on American Idol, and they break down, they're devastated when they get sent home. Meanwhile, they can only be one American Idol. You know, they can only be one. To add insult to injury, Donald's mom would feel so bad for them. Thinking, oh yeah, you feel so bad for them. What about feeling bad for me? You know? My lifelong dreams completely pulverized with the help of your fucking abusive asshole son, who you feel is an abusive asshole too. Anyway, I just wanted a little peace. Me wanting a little peace is completely different than these people who, they're devastated they get sent home. Meanwhile, there can only be one American Idol, you know? I'm not gonna apologize. I was given these gifts and never given the opportunity to do anything at all with them. I've been writing poems and songs since I was 9 or 8. I mean, like Brilliant Musician X, but I'm not into kids, you know, because I thought I should make a book of all the poetry that I wrote when I was a little girl, 9, 10, 11. Put that in a book and whatever. It's natural for anybody to want to be the best that he can be, you know. But in my family and in a lot of families, that's why I'm watching Smash right now. You know, you have big dreams and people just want to think, you know, like the guy in Smash said, the father, you know, sometimes dreams just don't mesh with reality. Whatever. No. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for wanting things I never got. Never made happen. I did try. No one can say I didn't. I did try. Tried, and all my trying amounted to shit. Then I wound up with the wrong man. The rest is history. I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy for... Like I said in my other video, you know, there are people out here, and they echoed my married sentiments in 2009, that you're crazier than your mother, you're mentally ill than your mother, who suffered from schizophrenia since I was 10. Of course I'm crazier than my mother, because on this planet, this fucking whatever, if you're gonna be crazy, then the people in the outside world want you to be kind of crazy that's compliant, that's docile, that doesn't make waves, that doesn't question anything, that allows, you know, that allows, the kind of crazy that allows himself to be treated like a human guinea pig while locked up in section in nut houses. Like, definitely has happened to my mother on more than one occasion, and you can deny it all you want. You can say, like her sister has cancer now said, mental health is not like that, Samantha, in response to her brutally honest poems. Whatever. It's all under the guise of trying to find the right medication to fix the mental illness. But whatever. Sat down with my mother, who couldn't even speak, who was drooling, and who had the wherewithal to say to me, they're treating me like a human guinea pig, Laura. Okay? You think she doesn't fear, going back to that? You think there's not the unspoken fear from my Aunt Mary that my mother, that, you know, you cross me, you stand up for yourself, whatever, you're going to wind up right back in there, Smith. Marion even said it when Marion knew I was coming here. She said, you're going to wind up right back in the hospital, Smith, you know. Not that Marion was going to put her there, but just that I was going to cause my mother to wind up in there, you know. She always tries to turn me, all to no avail, turn my mother in. But she loves my mother so much, right? Wants to take away from my mother, her only child, so my mother only has to rely on her fucking sisters, right? Right? I don't see. You think I didn't sit there trying not to cry, trying to stay strong for my mother, who thought I'd come there to get her out? And I'm like, sorry, Mom, I can't get you out. I can only visit you, unlike what your sisters, either of them, anyone in your family has done for a month. Put you in here, make you think you're just all alone in a bed. And I flew 3,000 miles to show you that you weren't. Okay? They're treating me like a human guinea pig, Laura. Drooling. Slurring her words. She'd been in there a month. They should have already figured out how to adjust her medication so she wouldn't be drooling and slurring her words. That never happened when I visited her in nut houses when I was a kid or young adult or teenager or whatnot. In this place it did. And they're treating me like a human guinea pig. So don't tell me, yeah, of course you want to, kids call me crazier than my mother, because I'm the kind of crazy that you guys fear. A lot of you fear. My craziness is infused with brilliance and creativity. I don't care what you think to the contrary. I can prove it with the fucking 1,000+ songs and poems in my storage unit back in LA. I can prove it with the 100 fucking hardcover filled journals, okay? I can prove it with the thousands of numerous loose papers and essays and whatnot, etc., 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 okay? My kind of quote-unquote crazy is infused with brilliance and creativity and abundance. And that kind of crazy, the normative world fears. You like the kind of crazy that's compliant, docile, doesn't question anything, just sits back and, you know, and takes her medication like a good little boy or girl. You think I don't know? You think I don't see? You think that, sure, I might have had a proclivity towards, is that the right word? Towards becoming crazy. But all the people, strangers and non-strangers alike in this world who have hurt me intentionally or not, certainly add a fuel to the fire. Certainly, you know, intensified my quote-unquote craziness. Intensified, magnified it, caused it to be more than it might have otherwise been if I had, whatever.